This looks like any old piece of the Indian Ocean, doesn't it? It's not. It really isn't. Here, in the Kimberley coastline, you've got one of the highest tidal ranges in the world. 30 feet, mate, from low to high. Woo, that's a lot of water to be pushing out. And right here on Montgomery Reef, as the water dumps out going to low tide, the reef is exposed and it looks like it just starts climbing out of the ocean, mate. Hey. Here's a little hawksbill that's going to be high and dry. Beautiful little turtle, and you should let nature take its course, but I've seen turtles cook up here, so I'm going to let him go back in the depth. And away he goes. He loves it. Have a go at this. I've never seen anything like it. And there are hundreds of waterfalls and cascades across parts of the reef that I'll never ever get to. Thousands of living organisms are exposed, and some of the most sensitive corals have manufactured their own protective sunscreen far more powerful than anything our scientists can come up with. Some animals are just plain stranded on the sharp coral, and I'm going to rescue them. Generally, you should let nature take its course, but I love turtles, and I've been working with turtles all my life, so I know what to do, where to release them, and when I should or shouldn't do it. How's the power of that? The rugged Western Australian coastline has deep gashes carved into it over years and years of heavy erosion. And the peaks are cores of ancient volcanoes, and the river systems are chock-a-block with salties. We're gonna head upriver on an early morning flight to check out the croc's behaviour when they encounter humans for the first time. Beautiful morning, fantastic morning, so what we're looking for is crocodiles, mate. And this is the way to do it. We'll get to see crocodiles that have never been seen before. In such a remote, isolated place, if you can imagine, crocs rarely see people. This place has got the largest tidal movement I've ever seen and exposes great mud banks. So what the croc's got to do is either go in or out with the tide, or just sit up there on the mud and enjoy life and relax. Oh, beautiful jabiru. Or black-necked stork, they're often called.
Oh, have a look at this bloke in the oxbow here.
Yep, here's my target. Here's what I'm looking for. Oh, and it's a little beauty too. I'd estimate him to be around about a 6-footer. Perfect. Good size to start with. Here's an animal that wouldn't have the capacity to kill me. Could do a big number on me, but he won't kill me. So I'm gonna leave the chopper in the air, drop down into the thick, deep, primeval ooze, and push my luck. Woohoo! Let's hit the water, croc style. Just gonna take a little stick, because if push comes to shove, I really want to flick a top jaw onto this bloke and test him right out. Let's test him for territorial reasons right now. Ball's under. He's not going me, he's moved away. This gives me the opportunity to push him with the stick. You gonna bite? You gonna bite? He's not biting. This is great. Did you see that? I nudged him on the snout with the stick. And as long as he doesn't bite me underwater, which he doesn't, I'm gonna try for a top jaw rope next time. This is pretty good. He allowed me to get super closer than I could ever get in Queensland back in my home state. He's a Kimberley croc after all. But let's put him to the test. Let's give him the ultimate test. Let's see how he reacts to a top jaw rope. He's just gonna sit there, doesn't care about the chopper and not really concerned about me. You can see his mouth open. That's a sign of aggression. This is my territory. Yes, hook up, top jaw ropes on. Here we go. Somehow, I've got to get him up the mud bank, and it's thick. This stuff is like 6 foot of grease. And he's putting up a bit of a fight, a bit of a thrash. Not too bad. I think he knows what he's got. I'm 6 foot, he's 6 foot. I'm 210 pounds, and he'd be about 67. Come on, mate, come on. Now that I've got him top jawed, let's see if I can pin him down. Right, go, Steve-O. Woo! Like him. If he was ever going to bite me, that was the opportunity, and he did it. And I'm not taking any chances. I push his head away because he could slice me right in the head. I just got to hang on to him. Oh, he's bit me. That's it. I've been bitten, but it was a simple nip. Get off me, leave me alone. All he did was a retaliatory nip, nothing but a nip. And all he wants to do is move away. How's that for pushing it to the limit? How's that for taking it beyond all the boundaries? I've top jaw roped him twice. I tried to nail him, wrestle him, hang on to him. It's just too greasy. And he nipped me and then moved away. All I gotta do now is flick the top jaw rope off. Job done. Perfect scenario. Yo! He's given me a bite, just a crunch, a retaliatory bite. Woohoo! Nothing to worry about. He had the opportunity when he just nipped me to actually lacerate, tear right into me, take a huge big chunk out, rip veins and bones, but he didn't. All he did was chomp. Yow!
What a classic. What an absolute classic. Beautiful little croc. Probably up around the 6 foot mark, about the same size as me. Probably only half my weight. And he whooped me. He absolutely beat me up. I come out second best. There's no way I could have grabbed him under the water. He's just too big, too beefy. And he had heaps of stamina. So I just got a little top jaw rope on him. And he still whooped me. He still beat me up. Unbelievable. I thought, oh, once I got him to the top jaw, I got him under control, no worries at all. No way, mate. No way. I couldn't hold him. I just could not hold him. How's when he opened his mouth, like right alongside my face, I'm like, oh no, this is gonna hurt. Oh.
I'm taking the whole family up the gorges, deep canyons that slice through some of the most rugged country on Earth. And we're looking for wildlife and checking out some of the amazing Aboriginal rock paintings. This part of the Kimberley is known as King Leopold Land, and it looks like it's been ripped into shape by some massive explosion. Earthquakes, volcanoes, huge wet season, storms and floods have all torn into it and turned this into a giant, jagged landscape. Whoa, I've spotted a small goanna species up in the fresh water. Let's go ashore and have a look. Yep, it's a Merton's water monitor. These are so tough to catch. They are so quick. The trick is to get him to go under some cover and then just charge him and die. Ready, Steve-O? Ready, Steve-O? Here, go! Woo! Got him! What a little beauty. Terri, Bindi, come and have a look at this. Look at this. Hey, woo! I got him. It's a little juvenile Merton's water monitor.
Isn't she pretty?
Have a look how flat her tail is. How's that? Isn't that beautiful? These are one of the sleekest aquatic reptiles you'll ever come across. Swim through the water just like a crocodile. Do you want to hold her? She's pretty scratchy.
Will she bite?
No, I don't think so, sweetheart. There you go. Look at her. These are an incredible lizard. If you can see their nose is right on top, very standard for a goanna, but they're able to shut their nose off so they don't take in any water. And their eyes, great eyes, they can actually see underneath the water. Their claws, mate, really good claws. They can scoot straight up a tree, flat out like a lizard scooting. And that tail, that's what sets them out from other goanna species. Long, rudder-like tail. We better let her go, do you think?
Yeah.
Hey, we better let her go? I tell you what, I'll give you the honour of letting her go, will we? If you want to come out in the water here, and I'll show you how quick they can swim.
Okay, you go with Daddy.
All right, you ready? Yeah. Okay, put her in. Watch her go.
Whoa.